Pay your taxes. Be a quiet citizen. Free speech is outlawed.
We honestly want you to take your items if you want them.
Well, it was consecrated for here. It's part of a consecration of the area.
Okay. Well, if you're not going to take it, then we are going to store it. But
Okay, even if it's a sacred cultural object.
Yeah.
Sacred items on an area that's protected by the public trust, which is supposed to be
For Native Hawaiians and the general public, which is exactly what you see here.
Only so much time and energy and effort and money was put into fighting crime.
While we have our police officers here, let's all go down to Bishop Street.
Let's all go down to Bishop Street
And arrest the real criminals.
and arrest the real criminals.
Hand in hand.
Hand in hand.
But look at the waste of all these resources.
Y'all back.
Central Pacific Financial Corporation, or better known by subsidiary here.
Especially for the homeless.
Especially for the homeless.
Most of us have jobs
Most of us have jobs
and can afford some kind of housing.
and can afford some kind of housing.
But the homeless or the houseless cannot. There are houseless people
There are houseless people
with serious drug addictions,
with serious drug addictions,
mental illnesses
mental illnesses
that are not being treated
that are not being treated,
and are forced into the same facilities
and they're forced into the same facilities
as people
as
who
people
have just lost their jobs
who have just lost their jobs
because of the hard times,
because of the hard times,
and now they are the victims of other people in even more desperate situations. Is this a solution to their problems? Are their human rights being cared about?
Direct response. 24%
24%
of Americans
Americans
are in or near poverty.
poverty.
This is what democracy looks like.
Show me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Don, they gonna bring in Don? Thank you.
Not what democracy looks like. We would not be seeing the kind of police repression we're seeing around this country. Look at Oakland. It looks like a war zone. Because people wanted to create a community center.
A community center.
To fill the needs
Not being met
by the city.
by the city.
I love you all.
I love you all.
Come and see the violence inherent in the system. Help! Help! I'm being repressed.
haven't seen the violence inherent in the system. It's happening on the corner of Beretania and Ward. Help! Help! We're being repressed.
Oh yeah. Can you videotape that? Who are you? I'm in here. Who is he? Do you guys work here? You don't want to talk? I got the camera out now. Nothing to say now?
Hey, was that stuff even tagged?
We are not camping. We're not storing our property.
We are exercising our First Amendment rights.
We are exercising our First Amendment rights
To petition the government.
To petition the government
For a redress of grievances.
for a redress of grievances.
The First Amendment.
The First Amendment
Should be our permit.
should be our permit,
But clearly is not.
but clearly is not.
Help! Help! We're being repressed.
Help! Help! We're being repressed.
This is also a violation
This is also a violation
of the law established by King Kamehameha
by the law established by King Kamehameha
and adopted by the Hawaiian Supreme Court,
and adopted by the Hawaiian Supreme Court.
Kanawai Malamahoi,
Kanawai Mamana Hawaii.
the law of the splintered paddle,
The law of the splintered paddle.
that says anyone
It says anyone
should not be harassed
should not be harassed
while sleeping upon the roadside.
while sleeping upon the roadside.
This is exactly what Bill 54 does.
Or does.
To many, many homeless people.
Or houseless people, that is.
And uniforms
In uniform,
kept making your
kept making your
beautiful friends
beautiful friends
cry.
cry.
If the police would look on their patches where it says Honolulu Police, you will see the splintered paddle on their patches, which is what they are supposed to be enforcing. The law of the splintered paddle, which is on their patch right here.
How does getting help
City and County of Hawaii.
We all
That's what they
scream at
should
the
stand
same
for.
time, help, help, and you don't blink an eye. What's going on, guys? What else do we have to
The
do?
police are breaking their own laws they were sent to enforce.
Your voices need to be heard.
Your voices need to be heard.
Does anybody want to take your bike? Because if you don't take your bike, we're going to cut the lock and take the bike. Please take your bike.
Whoa, she keeps
Otherwise,
backing
we're
into
gonna
you,
cut the lock
Lonnie.
and take the
I got
bike.
it on camera. She keeps backing into you for no reason. I got it all on tape.
Ma'am, 5 feet.
Is that yours?
This is my bike.
Okay, this bike.
That she needs to be every time exactly where I am.
They should be held to a higher standard.
Because she doesn't want me to document.
A higher standard of
You know, I think we need to be clear that we're being interfered with.
They're gonna keep us property. Taking our bedding.
We are being robbed
We are being
of
robbed
our ability to sleep
of our ability to sleep
on the side of the road
on the side of the road
in direct violation violation.
In direct violation.
With the law of the splinter paddle.
With the law of the splinter paddle.
Charles. Where's Alfredo? I gotta follow him. Yeah, I gotta follow him. You go on, you go on.
Good thing it's not plastic.
You didn't grow up over here, did you? Did you grow up here?
I came here when I was a sophomore.
You speak military?
No, not my father. He was in the Navy and then he went to work. Then after Navy, he worked for the Army Air Force.
In Japan?
He was in.
You're thinking about my case? I wouldn't get to the outside. Yeah. Mike Jackson. Isn't it strange?
Isn't it strange?
That all of our stuff is being stored.
All of our stuff is being stored
In trash bags.
bags
And garbage containers.
garbage containers.
Is our stuff garbage?
Is our stuff garbage?
Just because we are here in public?
Just because we are here in public
Does it make it any different than your
doesn't make it any different than yours.
stuff?
Stop.